already taught you the rules of voice change. Now you can change the voice from active to passive and from passive to active. Today I will teach you some important voice change that may come. Today I will teach you some important voices that may come in the academic as well as in the competitive examinations. Now let us suppose whom they brought her audio date. You see, you are not habituated to change the voice of some sentence, of such sentences. You are not actually habituated to change the voice of such sentences. You are generally habituated to change the voice of an active sentence into passive sentence, having the subject at the beginning. But you see, here home, the word home is at the beginning of the sentences. Here the word home is at the beginning of the sentence. Home cannot be the subject. Here the subject is they. Another thing that seems peculiar to you, where your date. Where your date. Here you see the adjective date stands after the noun warrior. So you should first change their place. Date warrior, warrior date to be date warrior. Who is the subject? What is the subject of the sentence? They. They is the subject. You see, the sentence is an active one. The sentence is an active one, and they is the subject of this sentence. Brought. Past form of bring. So, the structure of this sentence is subject, V2, object. Subject, V2, object. So, this is an example of simple past tense. So, this is an example of simple past tense. So, you should change the voice accordingly. Date, earlier date, date earlier. Date earlier. So, her date earlier is the object of this sentence. So, if we change the voice, then we must have her date earlier as the sentence is in simple past tense, the be verb was or were should be used. Was, third form of brought, playing, brought. Was brought home by them. Here, her dead or your was brought home by them. It is found that most of you leave this sort of grammar undone. But if you think deeply, you will be able to solve this problem. Now, change the voice of this sentence. First tell me whether the sentence is in active form or in passive form. Yes, the sentence is in active form. You tell me who is the subject. Yes, you. Here you is the subject. That means you is the doer of the action. Can you tell me who is the receiver of the action? None. It is hard to determine who is the receiver of the action. Actually, you must keep what you promise. You must keep what you promise. So, you see, what you promise is the receiver of the action. What you promise is the receiver of the action. So, as it is the receiver of the action, it should be placed at the beginning of the sentence. So, you may write what you promise, what you promise must. This is a modal verb. This is a modal verb. This is an example of modal verb. So it should be followed by the be verb be. Must be. It should be changed into must be. What you promise must be. Third form of keep. Keep, kept. Must be kept by you. You may write this or not. You may use it or may not use it. What you promise must be kept. So don't get nervous. is honey tastes sweet. Honey tasted sweet. This sort of sentences is called quasi-passive voice. Honey tastes sweet. Honey tastes sweet. How can you change the voice of this sentence? I have already told you this is an example of quasi-passive. I have already told you that this is an example of quasi-passive voice. So honey tastes sweet. Honey tastes sweet. When? Now when honey is tasted, honey tastes sweet. তাহলে honey কখন সুইট হচ্ছে? when it is tasted. Your answer should be honey is sweet when it is tasted. Honey is sweet when it is tasted. Clear? For they elected him as the chairman of the club. They elected him as the chairman of the club. You see, this is an example of simple past tense and the sentence is in active form. They is the doer. Elected is the verb and him is the subject. So, change the voice of the sentence in your exercise book. Yes, you are right. No. No, you are not doing well. So, him should be changed into he. Simple past tense, then was elected the chairman of the club. He was elected the chairman of the club. By then is not necessary to write. Clear? Let us question number 5. Suppose they are proposed to do something positive for the villagers. Tell me whether the sentence is in active form or in passive form. Yes, the sentence is in passive form, as they is not the doer of the action here. They is not the doer of the action here. They are the receiver of the action. And B verb are is placed before the third form of the verb propose. B verb are is placed before the third form of the verb proposed. So this is an example of passive voice. You should turn it into an active voice. They are proposed. Who proposed them? You see, you have a clue here for the villagers. We may say the villagers. The villagers. The sentence is in simple present form. So the villagers propose. They should be replaced. They should be changed into them. To do something positive for और villagers लिखो ना और here now question number 6. Let us try to change the voice of an interrogative sentence. Have you followed him on his way to the work? You clearly understand that this is an example of an interrogative sentence. What is the tense of the sentence? You will. Yes. The tense is the tense of the sentence is present perfect. You see have followed. Who is the doer of the action? You. I have already told you that when you try to change the voice of an interrogative sentence, try to change it into assertive form first. What should be the assertive form of this sentence? You have followed him on his way to the park. What will be the passive form of this sentence? Him is the object, so you should put him at the beginning of the sentence. He. Present perfect tense has been. Third form of verb followed. He has been followed by you on his way to the park. You see, our sentence is an interrogative one. So you should change your voice into an interrogative one. So to do this, you have to put the verb before the subject. So, has he been followed by you on his way to the park? Your answer should be here. Now, let us try to solve another question. Question number 6. Suppose such sentences. You can do the work yourself. Sometimes it is found that many of the students take yourself as the object. Sometimes it is found that many of the students take yourself mistakenly as the subject. But as an object, it is found that many of the students take yourself mistakenly as the object of the sentence. But this is not an object. To identify the object of the sentence, we should ask the verb by what and whom. What and whom. You can do what? What can you do? The word. So the word is the object of the sentence. The word is the object of the sentence, not yourself. Yourself is not the object of this sentence. So you should can modal verb. It must be followed by the be verb can be, and do. The third form of do is done. So you should write the work can be done by yourself. তুমি নিজেই কাজটা করতে পারো। Question number 7. They propose to hold a meeting. Many of the students find some problems, in solving, in changing this voice. But I think it is not too difficult for them to solve it. They propose to hold a meeting. What is the object of this sentence? Yes, a meeting. A meeting is the object of the sentence. Who is the subject? What is the subject of this sentence? They. Subject. What is the verb? Proposed. Proposed. Proposed to hold. So you should write at the beginning a meeting, as it is the object. Then we were was. Proposed. To verb আছে, to be held. Hold, held, held. Why? A meeting was proposed to be held by them. Question number 8. he has requested me to help him. He has requested me to help him. Can you tell me whether the sentence is in active form or in passive form? Yes, yes. The sentence is in active form as the doer he is at the beginning of the sentence. What is the tense of the sentence? Yes, present perfect tense. Has requested. What is the object of this sentence? Yes, yes. Me is the object of the sentence. So this is a simple voice change, and the voice change is in present perfect form, present perfect tense. So you should me, when me, object me, stands at the beginning of the subject, it will be changed into I. Present perfect tense has been. Third form of verb, requested, requested. To help him. I have been requested to help him. I have been requested by him to help him. You may write by him to help him. Clear? Question number 9. I have a pen. Can we change the voice of this sentence? I have a pen. Yes, it can be changed. It can be changed into passive voice. I have a pen. What I have? A pen. By asking the verb have with the word what, I get an answer, a pen. Clear? So, a pen. This is the root verb, main verb. So, what should be the be verb? A pen is. What is the third form of the verb have? Had. Why? A pen is had by me. Clear? Next, question number 10. And this is the last question of today's class. I will finish today's class with an interrogative sentence. Question number 10. Whom did you see Whom did you see committing the crime? You see, this is an example of an interrogative sentence, and the auxiliary did is placed before the subject you. So, this is an example of interrogative sentence in simple past tense. Clear? If we convert it, if we transform it, or if we change it into an assertive sentence, the structure will be you saw whom committing the crime. If we change the voice of this sentence, then it will be who was seen committing the crime by you. Our question is in simple. Our question was in interrogative sentence, so you should place the verb in front of the subject. Who was seen committing the crime? Here, who was seen committing the crime by you. Here, whom will be changed into who was seen committing the crime. As a sentence given in an interrogative form, you should put an interrogative mark at the end of the sentence. Whom did you see committing the crime? Who was seen committing the crime by you. Here, this is all for today. These are the 10 important voice change that I have taught you today. This may come in your academic as well as competitive examinations. Thank you.